Welcome to 10 or more tips and tricks that will improve your domination on the battlefield. Ran out of ammo? No more bullets? Then use your flare gun to kill your unsuspecting enemy. He probably won't even know what hit him. In case you missed it, here was the burning guy who was trying to get away from the flames. Try to time it so that your enemy has to run through your flare, and if he was damaged, you might be able to get a kill. I will explain later how the flare gun works, because in the right hands, this can be a very powerful tool for your team. Some guys will call you a cheater, but pre-fire is still the way to go in Battlefield 1. Pre-fire will save lives or take lives if you prefer. Make sure that you turn on the chat because you don't want to miss what your victim has to say about this. If you can, try to multitask and try to attack multiple enemies at the same time. For example, damage one enemy, throw a grenade at the other one who is hiding in the vehicle, and then go and finish off your first victim. You will attack them simultaneously and they will think that they are being attacked by a team, but in reality, it's just you. Clear the area before your one-man army can focus on destroying the vehicle. As a sniper, you can easily do this with the K bullets. Depending on the range and angle, one bullet will do approximately 20 damage to an armored car. I will release a video in the following weeks on how to kill a tank in Battlefield 1, where I will explain where you should aim and at which angle, so that you will always have the upper hand on the battlefield. This information will also be applicable to K bullets, but there is just too much to say to cover it in this tips and tricks video. Finally, you will be able to focus on capturing the flag. Don't be too quick to leave your position. Cover your bodies first so that they can get safely to the flag. Their main objective is to capture the flag and you are the one who has to cover them. Later, when it is clear, you can join them in capturing this part of the map. Did you know that you can reload while falling? You probably didn't think about this, but every second counts. The 1 or 2 seconds that you will waste waiting for the reload animation to finish can be used to reload while you are falling and capturing the flag. The reload animation will continue, so make the best use of your time. A beginner or an average player will say, nah, I don't care about these few seconds, but a pro player will have a very different opinion. Always use cover and aim in the most likely direction that your enemies will attack you from. Keep an eye on your bodies to see what they are covering and adjust if needed. Pay attention when they start firing, and in Battlefield 1 you can clearly see in which direction they are shooting. An enemy shooting back will give you the confirmation that you need. As a sniper, it isn't a bad thing if you miss. You will delay and suppress your enemy, giving your bodies time to get into a better position. But killing them yourself isn't necessarily a bad thing, and soon victory will be yours. I will show you the scoreboard this time. I don't want to show off or anything, I just want to point out something. I want you to know that there is an easy way to get a kill to death ratio like this while you are playing the objective, otherwise you will never get these kinds of points as a sniper. I showed you how we can do this in Battlefield Hardline, and I might show you how we can do this in Battlefield 1, but that is for another video. The sound quality in Battlefield is amazing, we all know that. So use it to your advantage. Always use a headset when you're gaming and you'll be able to make a few super easy kills. When you are on a rooftop and your enemy knows that you are there, then make sure that you are ready for him. He's not going to walk away like nothing happened. Imagine that you were the enemy and you knew that there was a guy on the rooftop. You're not going to walk away, so be ready for him. I knew that he was going to climb this ladder, and I also knew that he didn't stand a chance. The only thing that I needed to know was when he was going to climb up. So listen to the audio cues and know that you can already melee this guy while he is still climbing the ladder. Make sure that he is dead before he even sets one foot on your rooftop. When you see the train coming your way, you probably think that you don't stand a chance as a sniper. But think again. You can easily disable one of the turrets with your K bullets, and you will be able to stop one of the enemies from firing at you or your buddies, and you will do some damage to the train. Your normal bullets, however, won't do any damage to the train. As a sniper, you will have access to the spotting scope. You can use it to spot enemy infantry, but also to spot enemy tanks. Take a look at your minimap and you will see the enemy for a short period of time. Buildings will take a lot of damage, and sometimes the stairs are destroyed. Now, should this stop you? Use it to your advantage. Imagine that you are in this situation. Can you make the jump? Yes or no? What about now? Looks like we're going to make it, right? Do you still have the same opinion at this point? And finally, we pull ourselves together and we manage to make it. Not as easy as it seems, because I've seen a lot of people who didn't make it because they didn't press the spacebar twice. What about this situation? Do you think that you will be able to climb the building from this broken wall? Of course you can. Never underestimate what you can do in Battlefield. You can even flip over your vehicle in the unfortunate event that you have an accident. Just keep pressing forward and turn to the side. So press forward and right, for example, and you will soon be on the road again. A good player like you knows that he can fire the AT rocket gun while standing or while you are crouching. But know that you can also do this from inside a broken building. Just find the appropriate part of the wall that can support the AT rocket gun and fire away. Last but not least, the flare gun. Keep an eye on the minimap. You can see that a few bodies died in the area right in front of me. I can see one, but I don't know how many enemies there are. This is a perfect scenario to use that flare gun. As soon as you shoot your flare, you will see all of them on the minimap. Not only can you see the enemy, you will also be able to see where they place their tripwires. You can see those on the minimap and also on the battlefield. My buddies were getting their asses kicked all around me and they were trying to flank my location. I thought I saw an opening to attack and I was going to make a run for it. A brave idea, but I got caught with my pants down. Oh well, you can't win them all, hey? Lesson learned. Next time I will equip my handgun before I make a run for it. Give it a thumbs up if you'd like to see more tips and tricks. This was Fog of Gaming and I will see you on the battlefield.